Hi everybody, Beanmeister22 here. Today we are going to transfer one of the Black Widow spiders into a new container. Now this container hopefully will be better for me to film through. I got it on Amazon and it's a coffee bean holder. Well, that's what the picture shows. They show coffee bean in it. Glass cylinder, but it has a wooden cap or top on it with a little kind of rubber thing around the edge to keep it airtight. Well, supposedly. So what I did was I drilled some holes in the top. Hopefully the holes are small enough that spiders cannot escape. Spider babies could, and if there was tiny house flies or fruit flies, they could escape. But crickets and other things, even small ones, probably will not be able to escape. But as usual, we have this little nylon thing we're going to put on top of it just in case they escape. So the first thing is we got to get the Black Widow spider in there. And really quick, something we've noticed is there was another egg sac in this Black Widow spider's container. That is 3 egg sacs in less than 2 weeks. Remember we posted that video with one egg sac and then a few days later another one? Well, there we are. Less than 2 weeks, 3 egg sacs. You figure 100 to 200 spider babies inside. You know, worst case scenario, that's 600 baby horrible spider monster spiderlings. You know, that's a crap load. That is a lot of spiders. And that's how an infestation can easily start. The more food a Black Widow has, the more egg sacs it will lay, the more spider babies that will hatch, and oh, it's a vicious cycle. Ugh. Today we filmed this endeavor with 3 different cameras. We're using our Panasonic Lumix GX85, and we are using 2 Sony Handycams, my newer one and my older one. And it's funny, I call it the new camera and the old camera. The old camera's probably 12 years old, and the new camera's probably 7 or 8 years old. I know, I need a new camera, right? Yeah. I guess that's what the Panasonic is for, and then I have the Nikon, and yet, I gotta buy a new camera, right? I know. And the real reason I told you why we're using 3 cameras is so when you see different angles or actually different picture quality, you can say, oh, that's from a different camera. Because I can change the camera angle with one camera. But, man, that looks a little different. Well, it's because it's a whole different camera I'm using. And so the spider has something to eat. I am going to put one of those Dubai roaches in there. Oh, heck, we'll put 2 Dubai roaches in there. Because, if you remember, even when we had crickets in there, for some reason the Black Widows like those roaches better. And I'm all out of crickets. I ordered some new ones. They won't be here for a couple days. And it's hot outside. So I can pretty much guarantee the U.S. Postal Service will put them in the hot mailbox while I'm at work, and most of them will be dead. But that's because Josh's Frogs uses the U.S. Postal Service. You know, the worst of all the delivery services out there. I mean, you can't blame them. They got to go to everybody's house every day with the mail. But they are not a legitimate package delivery service, and they have not been in years. Which is why UPS started up, and then people broke away from UPS, and FedEx started up. There's a reason. There was a need for a good, reliable package delivery company, and that's why we have them. No comment on Amazon's package delivery companies. I know we call it Amazon's, it's not. It's just a bunch of contractors, and some do a really good job, and some you can tell are just a bunch of contractors. Alright, so it doesn't look like the Black Widow spider is doing much of anything. Yeah, a lot of that going around. Well, it's a hot day. I mean, not in here because it's, sort of air-conditioned. And by sort of air-conditioned, I mean the air conditioning only cools off half of the house, half of the apartment here. So therefore, part of it is, 65 degrees, 68 degrees, 66 degrees, nice and cool. The other half's 79 or 80, something, yeah. Alright, so another exciting video with Black Widow spiders and Black Widow. Can you tell I cleaned Black Widow? Remember, we've used her in a different container. She was covered with spider poop, covered with webs, washed it off, and glued it to the bottom of this container. She won't move around this time. Alright, so leave your comments in the comment section. As always, thanks for watching.
Beanmeister 22, the most dangerous man on YouTube.